yourself lying down somewhere comfortable, either on a nice couch or bed. It can be anywhere that you want, maybe your room or outside, or some place that doesn't even exist. All that matters is that you can relax. And as you imagine this room, enjoying that nice and cozy bed or couch that you're imagining, I want you to think about time. Time is a very interesting thing. Everyone experiences it, but each person does it differently. As I speak, time likely seems to go by faster for me than for you. Another example of this is when I was planning what to say to you. At first, time seemed to go by slowly because I was also watching a video, and I wasn't very focused. And at some point I decided to walk to a nearby restaurant to get lunch. And when I walked to and from that restaurant and waited for my order to be finished, time seemed to go by so slowly. But when I got back to where I had been and started to plan out what to say to you again, I decided to not put a video on and really focus. And as I focused, it felt like time went by faster. And when I looked up from my work, I found that what had felt like just a few minutes had actually been an hour. It's kind of like when you're dreaming, where you just lay down, close your eyes, and imagine something. And when you imagine things in your dreams, you forget that they aren't real. In fact, it becomes impossible to even tell that you are imagining them. And as you imagine things in a dream, like that relaxing room and cozy couch and bed that you're lying on, time can feel like it's going by at a normal speed, when it's really going by really fast. Of course, there are also times when you are in those imagined places, and time seems to go by at a normal speed, but it's actually going by really slowly, so there's really no way for you to tell how fast time is going when you are in this imagined place. But don't worry, because I can tell how fast time is going. In fact, I need to. Otherwise, it would seem like my words were speeding up and slowing down randomly. But since I do know how fast time is going by, I can speed up and slow my words down in sync with it, allowing my words to seem like they are at the same speed no matter how fast or slow time is going. So, as you exist in this relaxing imagined room, imagine me in it. I'm an anthropomorphic fox, and my fur is very long, as well as unimaginably soft and fluffy. However, the fur on my body is nothing compared to the fur on my 9 very long, and very big, tails. Right now time is moving at a normal speed, so it only takes a second for me to walk over to you and summon a glass of water and a small glass bucket. I hold the glass of water in front of you so that you can see it, and place the bucket below it. And just as time starts to slow down, I start to turn over the cup so that the water falls into the bucket. With time moving slowly, you can see the beauty of every little bit of water slowly falling out of the cup like a video in slow motion. However, with time slowing down, so do your thoughts. You still see the water falling, and enjoy every moment of it, but your thoughts are slowed to a crawl. But that's fine, sometimes it's best not to think about things and just enjoy them, so enjoy the beauty of the water as it falls, the drops merging and splitting in intricate patterns as the thought that you were having slowly forms and is processed. The beautiful sight only lasts a second, but it feels like minutes are going by as the water continues to fall. The light refracting in it is so beautiful, colors bending and warping around it as colors of light blend together and split apart. See as the drops of water land in the bucket, flattening and spreading out as the water levels out. And as this is happening, time speeds back up, your thought finishes, and all of the water is in the bucket. That's enough of that, so just see how the glass and the bucket disappear. Next, I summon a potted sapling into existence. I place it down for you to see, knowing that time is about to speed up. However, in order for you to enjoy this, I need time to not speed up for you. So, notice how one of my hand paws is starting to glow with a blue, flame-like light. I rest it on your head, and it feels pleasantly warm. It also makes it so that time will pass by at a normal speed for you, while it moves faster for everything else. And as the flow of time increases, you see time speed up for the things around us as the tree starts to visibly grow, a year passing by every 10 seconds. This tree is a cherry tree, a weeping cherry tree to be more specific, and it has pretty pink blossoms for a few weeks each year. See those brief moments where it seems to turn pink before green leaves take over? That's the tree blossoming. Oh, and in case you're worried about it not having enough space or good soil in that pot, you might like to know that it is magical and prevents those things from becoming an issue. And while this tree is beautiful, it is starting to get quite big, so I'm just going to make it disappear now, just like I did with the bucket and glass a little while ago. Or at least, a little while ago from our perspective. In reality it happened years ago. Now there's one more thing that I want to do with you, but I need to wait for time to slow back down, so I'll tell you what I plan to do. I've found that there's very few things that feel better than getting petted and rubbed on my fur. Now you don't have fur, but I do happen to have two very furry hand paws. And while it might not feel exactly the same, it will definitely feel very good to be rubbed and petted by them. Oh, and look at that, it seems like time is starting to slow back down. In fact, it's going to be going very slowly. So I'll just take my hand paw off of you, and you can notice how it is no longer glowing. And as you notice this, time begins to slow down. You see me slowly reach out and start to give you some nice, soft, fluffy belly rubs with one hand, while I use my other one to start giving you some nice head pets. It feels so wonderfully relaxing, and you can't help but let any tension that you are holding on to go. And in that moment where you release your tension, time comes to almost a complete standstill. It's still moving, but so slowly that to anyone not affected by it, it would seem like the world was frozen. And for you it might as well be, as you continuously enjoy these feelings. The satisfying release of letting go of all of your tension, the relaxation of head pets, the bliss of belly rubs, and the softness of my fur-covered hand paws giving you these things. I wonder if you have any idea how long this has been happening for. How infinitely small the amount of time that has gone by is. Of course, there's not much point in me asking. You're still thinking about whatever it is you were thinking about when time slowed down again, and won't even consciously perceive these words. After all, I have to talk really fast with time going this slow, and there's no way that your conscious mind could ever keep up with them. In fact, all that your conscious mind is doing right now is enjoying the relaxation, satisfaction, and bliss as this single moment stretches on and on. Just feeling so good, so happy and relaxed, calm and content, as time crawls by. That time just goes by so wonderfully slowly as you enjoy these wonderful feelings. But time cannot go slow forever, and soon you must awaken from this trance. However, you'll find that you stay in this imagined place, time still moving oh so slowly, for 10 minutes in the real world. And once those 10 minutes are up, you'll find yourself awakening from this trance as time moves at its normal speed. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, my blissful friend.